Hello, I'm Cole Powell, award-winning singer-songwriter for Random Mind Records. If you enjoy what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the bell for notifications. All right, now I'll shut up and get to the music. Oh, yeah.
I've been working real hard trying to get my hands clean. We'll drive that dusty road from Mondo to Angeline to buy you a gold and a pretty dress of blue. Baby.
Yeah, this was really surprising. If you watch this on YouTube, I've been listening to the entire record. We just got to this song. And right off the bat, this is one of my favorite ones on the record. It's very reminiscent of Almost Saturday Night, the way it started out from. That's a John Fogerty song from his self-titled 1975, I believe it was. Self-titled, called the Shep album. John would later call it a cult bootleg album because it was not very popular. Nobody hardly knew the song. But that's what it reminded me of. And there's a certain throwback 50s feel to this song, just as there is in Almost Saturday Night. Yeah, really, really digging this.
One kiss will get this things for you. I kiss the seal, I fade tonight. I kiss the prove it all night, prove it all night. Girl, there's nothing else that we can do. Say prove it all night, prove it all night. And girl, I prove it all night for you. Everybody's got a hunger they can't resist. There's so much that you want.
Yeah, it's interesting. So he's got this, there's this 50s vibe to the chord progression and the overall production, the feel of the song, and then he hits that chorus, and it sounds more, I've talked about this on other songs that I've listened to on the record. Those of you who watch on Patreon, you've heard that. If you're just watching on YouTube, you haven't. But this song, like a lot of the songs on this record, really has that transitional sound between 1970s rock and what would become 80s rock, and you really hear that in the chorus here.
Much more than this. Well, if dreams came true, how wouldn't that be nice? But this ain't no dream. We're living all through the night. Our girl, you want it, you take it, you pay the price to prove it all night, prove it all night, prove it all night, baby, call up love. We'll prove it all night, prove it all night. Girl, I prove it all night for your love.
So this is obviously one of the singles, one of the high charting singles off the record, and it's clearly meant to be such. It's compared to what we've listened to on the rest of the record, there's a lot of religious imagery, a lot of philosophical stuff, a lot of blue-collar life, and this one's, pretty much just, it's still good, don't get me wrong, but this one's more of a fun commercial love song. There's that sax. Oh, yeah. Pause it right there so don't get in trouble with YouTube. Yeah, great solo. Great solo here. Really love the solos on this record, and I take it Stevie's doing them all.
Baby, tie your hair back in a long white bow. Meet me in the fields up behind the dynamo. You hear their voices telling you not to go.
Now, he did something similar to this on an earlier track. I can't, which one was it? I'd have to go back and listen here. He did this on, was it The Promised Land? I can't remember which. I have to go back and listen, but there was one song he did earlier on the Darkness from the Edge of Town record I just listened to, that all the music stopped except for the drums. It was a kick and a tom, and he sang over the kick and the tom, and I thought it was just great. And he did something similar here. I think it's just such an interesting, different creative choice there, and I absolutely love it.
They made their choices, and they'll never know what it means to steal, to cheat, to lie. What it's like to live and die, to prove it all night, prove it all night. There is nothing else that we can do. Say prove it all night, prove it all night. And girl, I prove it all night for you. I prove it all night, I prove it all night, I prove it all.
Pause it right there real quick. I think it's almost left to fade out here. Yeah. I like that drum run there. Yeah, that was actually probably one of my favorites from the record so far overall. I don't think, again, I mentioned this earlier, it's more of a commercial love song type track, which there's always places for that. I've written those myself specifically for, this is going to be the single. But musically, I really loved it, really, really dug it. Compared to the other high chart single, Badlands, that's kicked off the record, I don't think it's as good of a song, but I actually think I like this one better just because it's more to my musical taste and had that really kind of 50s throwback feel to the beginning and the verses and some of the production choices and chord progression. But yeah, great track. If you're only watching this on YouTube, consider becoming a patron so you get the full album reaction. We'll see you next time.